Fucking hell! It's the URL!
The URL?
Yes! The URL! Loads of new music. Loads of chat. Don't be a twat. Score in cats.
It's that time of the month. It's that time of the week again, kiddies. Somebody give me some feedback on the sound, please. We are once again in the studio. Doc Circus. New t-shirt. Nicolas Cage is with us in spirit. It's all a bit creepy. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Like I say, this is where we meet up every Tuesday. Have a chat about music. Now, this shout has been an absolute fucking pain in the ass. Like, an absolute pain in the fucking ass. So we're now dealing with the one that's on Facebook. So anybody who put into the Facebook thread, you're getting your tracks done this evening. Foolishly smoked a massive hash joint before I came on stage. I don't think that was a good idea at all. I have some absolute gems for you this evening. I have something from Owen Offset. And we're going to play Bad Girl from Darren Cole. I'm just going to source that track right now. Oh, I haven't sent it over. Alright, okay, well, let's not do that right now. Let's score in cats. And we are kicking tonight's show off with Umbro Man. There we go, we're into the swing of things. Umbro Man, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, it was the joint that, it was the joint I had from last night, and it put me to sleep after half a fucking joint, so I was like, oh yeah, let's spot that out before we go. No, mate. Anyway. We are here. Gompers Mentus. Nick Cage is with us. He's on my crutch. Oh yeah, Nick Cage. My mum said, is that Oliver? I'm like, hell fucking no. Anyway. Right, let me just send over Darren's track. Maybe I did that. Yeah, I did. bubbly sounding is a little bit chill. So who's in the building? Yenti, Darren Cole, Alan Crawford, Jimmy Scavenger, Sour Alien, Armando, Kurtz, Electronic Sounds, Dean, how's it going, my man? Battlefront Records, Owen Offset, indeed, it has been a long time. John Alchemy in the building. I believe you've got a track in here at some point, but it's about 2.5 hours away, mate. Sammy Takayami in the building, Inky the Cat, and Serge de Munter. Excellent. And it looks like Robin Lavender has just joined the party. See, Alan Crawford's come out with a 9 cats Umbro, dude. It's not gelling with me. That might be because I'm a bit off kilter today. Felt like wonky chill. Ain't nothing wrong with wonky chill. Acid line is nice. The whole track's pretty sweet. It's not hitting me in the face. So Umbro Man, with the wob. I'm going to start out the show with a very conservative score. I'm going to give it 707. Yeah, Rob, I agree. This is weird, not my cup of tea. So, gentlemen, now 7 for the persistent pad, 8.5 for the other parts. Great score. Right, we're off, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so this is Fuzzy from, I believe, yeah, this is from his Saturday Night Flex, which is Jake T, is it Jake? No, it's Jack Davis. Oh, that was Dave Regali. Anyway, listen to Fuzzy. You will catch Fuzzy at Clownfest 5, but I'm just not going to divulge information as to how that's coming out yet. Okay, I gave the last one a 9, and that was just for the acid line. Just give him a bit of volume there. Jim Prendergrass was on for Noob last night with his mix for Clownarmy Takeover. I'm doing the next one. I shall put up details about that tomorrow. Yeah, I did think it was going to be a quiet day tonight. The internet's been very, very slow all day. It really, really has. Things are creaking behind me. I do not like it when that happens. I'd like to see a bigger kick. I agree with you, more chilled vibe. It's too cold for chill, I need fire. Agreed, don't worry, the next track is fire, trust me. The man I got confused with just now has just dropped into the building. Evening, Jack T. There it is, there's that kick. fuzzy though. I was expecting something a little bit more blasting. Becky, yeah, the TD3 does look fucking huge. It looks sexy in black as well. Although it looks more gunmetal grey to me than black. Even if I move myself out, take myself out of the equation, you still can't really see what's going on. We've got no face in that. But again, this is what Fuzzy did on last Saturday for Jack Davis. At the moment, Fuzzy's given us his moves. Yeah, this is like sun going down, sundown music as well, you know. You know, lights just disappearing, somebody's funky is playing in the background and you're drinking away with a few friends. I've still yet to listen to the Fanoob mix, but the last one was fucking on point. Looks like you had a subliminal in there, Jim. Something flashed up. It's a tiny touch business techno maybe, but it's got funk to it as well. Is there a looper in there as well, is there? Which one's the looper? I did wonder how the piano was continuing to go afterwards. Jim, it's an 8-minute track, man. I can't give you the whole thing. Lynn says, growing on me. That's exactly what Fuzzy does. Takes you from something very kind of minimal and just... Pekka says, how long can we play the same 909 hats for? Very long, you're damn right. Like I say, this is a section of his set for Jack Davis at the weekend. Gonna give you 7.9, Jim. Little bit floaty, but got good groove, very good groove. Moving on. Right, we played this last week, and I know he's not in the building right now. Oh, hello. But it went down so well. I think we should give it a second outing. Billy Dredd says, evening all, how's it going, my man? Hey Darren, don't worry about it, man. It's like a lot of people, they put this on like the radio in the background, you know? Is one of the people that is really underrated within like the music scene. Listen, he's back for Clownfest 5, and he's got a lovely prime time slot. what I took last week. See what Gaz does with his set for CF5. Oh, come on, load up. Cute. Siren's just working anything for me. Some shares. You stare at my bald head. Dirty Clyde in the building! Good shit this, yeah, that's why I had to play it again. There's like 30 tracks in the thread, so that's a 3-hour show, so oof. Is getting on over on Dirtiest Funk Radio at the moment. Hopefully she'll join us here once she's finished over there. Don't forget, if you like your techno dirty and funky, check out Dirtiest Funk. Right guys, I'm not marking it because we marked it last time, my man. And I'm going to play a track that we've also heard again, and then we're going to play some Owen offsets. So this is Darren Cole. It's only a 4-minute track, so we're well within our time frame. Darren bounced this track to me a few times, made a few more adjustments. I bounced it over to Lauren. She was like, wow. And you'll see why now. Again, one of those tracks that's just everything is in the right place. Derek, yes, I believe so. I don't think it's a private track. Oh, it is. Love that synth sound. bass in the background. Tony Duncan, damn, this is good. If you get that kind of compliment from false flag document, you know you're doing all right.
Underneath you, where I like to be. On top if you put me on the leash. I get to know you, but I can't get over me. Age, sex, location.
Yeah, Piano Teapot agreed. Twitch is the only platform that will continue to play in the background regardless of what you're doing.
I worked hard to perfect my technique. As nice on the right, you come and see. You look the best when you're down there on your knees. I'm that girl, 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 girl. I'm that girl.
Yeah, so indeed, this track really could work as a closing track before the club closes. After hours of hard techno, just get the people down to earth again in a nice way. It's fucking beautiful, it really is.
I like it good. I can show you bad. If you show me good, good, good. I can show you bad, bad, bad. If you show me good, good, good. I like it bad. Underneath you.
I still think you could go a bit more crazy with the lyrics here.
On top. I get to know you from before you can get over me. Age, sex, location, text. I kinda like that you think that I'm a freak. I worked hard to perfect my technique.
Alan Crawford, this song is a URL anthem. Yeah, not wrong, my man, you're not wrong.
Down there on your knees.
Melissa Rogers, how's it going? My love, I haven't seen your name for ages. There you go, Tony Duncan. Simple, not overdone, not underdone, fantastic, jab and fork in it. Just sounds complete, you know, it really, really does. I'm not gonna mark this one, we've marked this one before. We've given it ridiculous high scores. 4 minutes of disco electro heaven. That's absolutely beautiful. Okay, so this has only been put up 23 hours ago. This is an exclusive. It is a private track and it's 7 minutes long, Owen.
It blows my mind.
Ha. Richard, where can you get vocals like this? The band is called Us Two. Me and the War Minstrel did a remix of one of our tracks. It did very, very well. And yeah, the vocals are out there for remixing. Tap them up, Us Two. Lauren? Her last name escapes me. And Sam.
Let me tell you why you're here.
I dare say this one needs a master, Owen.
Gotta stay away.
Apparently we're going to get live in March. That'd be bloody lovely.
Let me tell you why you're here.
Owen himself admits, and a proper mixing. Jack T says can take 7 minutes of this, no problem. Yes, indeed, Isaac. Owen rules Malta. Owen rules Malta. Again, Owen gave me a track and said put an acid line to this, and we popped it into Ableton. And it's like 6 kicks. just 6 kicks. Techno's very popular here, eh? Yeah, it did, Serge. I mentioned that it needed a master. And then Owen himself said, it needs a mix as well.
Tripping. I don't care what people say. I just can't get you off my mind. Talking about acid. 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 It blows my mind.
Reminds me of Trusty Tracks, very much so.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Acid.
Yeah, Alan, I agree with you. 9 bastard kicks. Yeah, absolutely. Just gives you bass space. Is there a dog in there? Sounds like it. Yeah, there is a dog in there. Hello. Come up here. 9 all day long. The noise is anxious as fuck. Darren Cole is unfortunately working right now. Some rides. That noise is anxious as fuck. Ah, fuck it, 909. Didn't we have these played last week as well? Owen, great track, gonna give you a 909 on it. Fucking anxious as hell. Kick was lovely, did what it needed to the whole way through the track. Got us interested. Lovely little breakdown. Girl vocals just work in breakdowns for some reason. And then just got meteor and meteor towards the end. What advice have I got for you? A couple of rides at the end. Literally, that's it.
I don't care what people say.
That was the full 7 minutes. We are officially half an hour into the show and we've played 5 tracks. The Riddle of Steel, ladies and gentlemen. I was supposed to go and stay with this guy in LA when I was going to go and play last year. Sadly, that did not happen. She says, really inspiring me to get my rig out of the closet. Yeah, drag your rig out of the closet, man. Make some music. Yes, Darren, it's a private submission. Literally, I don't think it's that hot off of Ableton. Came out of Ableton 24 hours ago, hit the URL. And it says, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Much, much love. It's like it keeps building us up and threatening to kick off. The Riddle of Steel, that's not acid on SoundCloud, and he's built it as electronic. Lindsay agrees with me, it's kind of just teasing us. Honestly, this tracksuit is just it's like human color. It just makes me feel like I'm naked. Weird. Agreed. It just David Johnson, I agree. 8 for the idea. Lindsay says it's really nice, but it teases. Like I want to like it more. Sound creation I like, but it literally sounds like it's just like the breaks. Along and you're like, I don't know what to do with this. See, and now it feels like we're into a track and it's literally right at the fucking end. Yeah, I'm going to agree with David Johnson and give it an 8 for the idea, and for appeal, it's like a 7. Like, the noises were great, but it just felt like it kept rolling into another break and rolling into another break and rolling into another break. I guess it's electronic, so it wasn't made for a dance floor, but then we get like a 4/4 just here. It's a teasing track. It's just ridiculously teasing, and I'm going to stand by my 7 on that one. I'm trying to raise this guy's confidence level. I want him to do something at Clownfest, but he's a bit umming and ahhing about the whole thing at the moment. I'm just going to play this again. That track's a bit of a prick fanny tease, it totally was. because this just, I don't even know what the fuck he's doing here. Yeah, Mr. Wiggett, I'm trying, I am trying. He's got some tech issues his end, regards to streaming and stuff. I'll take videos off him at this point, you know. Daniel, I hope you're watching, fella, I really do. Nobody IRL, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Trauma Mammal, he's using a Korg EMX, a Zoom Arcs. I would absolutely loved him to be in Clownfest. You're not the only one, mate, you're really not. Like I say, he's going to do a walkthrough of actually what he's doing there. Apparently he's using 5 different effects lanes to run. I don't know, I can't wait until he does it. No idea what he's doing. He could have a fucking backing track playing and just fucking hitting things randomly, but it just looks fucking mental. Yeah. No, I'm good. Yeah, Trauma Mammal, you're right. This dude has mastered a ridiculously obscure instrument, yeah, and he's owning the motherfucker out of it. He really. I'm gonna pop this in the comments section because literally, it's just that good, you know. Please go over to his YouTube fucking channel. Please tell him what you think of him because it'll all be lovely. I fucking know it will. We've got, you know, we speak very highly of this man in these circles, and yeah. Remix of Church of the Motherfuckers by Dead Cross. It's just fucking beautiful. It really is. Yenti, did we have this last time? Because if we did, I might not play it. Cole says mesmerising, absolutely. He's owning it, you know. I've thought about getting one like a lot, and it was when I was thinking about buying the SP555. I'm sure because they're about that old. And I think it was sample time that was the only reason I didn't get one in the end, and I can't remember what the sample time is on them, mate. Mode is now in the building.
Freedom, like freedom.
I don't think we've heard this before. I could be wrong. Yenti has really reined in his eclectic, and he's starting to come out with some really nice music. I'm hearing a lot of different influences in this one. It's not just like straight hardcore, hard tech, techno. David Johnson, you've literally took the words right out of my mouth, mate. I was going to give it an 8, and you've added to it. Raving warehouse mood, yeah. Like, I love the URL. I really do, because I get to meet all my friends every Tuesday, and we get to chat music. I'm missing going out. It's massive.
Freedom, freedom, ignorant.
Oh, it's the end of the Yenti's track. Yenti, straight up 8, mate. Straight up 8. You've really got your shit together. You know, you've stopped giving us over compact music that is just bonkers to fuck and got some sort of timing issue going on. Everything that you're putting in now sounds like it should be a track. You know, straight up 8, my man. Straight up 8. Keep doing what you do. Now, I'm sure we had that last week, so in the interest of keeping things not exactly the same as last week, FTS Memory Lane, and this is, oh, Dominic Zikilchin. Could be, like, I'm really sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Oh, Fairy Tale Sound System, now it all becomes clear. Yeah, grid mode, yeah, most fun we have these days is a walk, shiny peeping through people's windows and guessing what they're having for tea. It's, honestly, life's just fucking boring at the moment. It's getting really, really hard to motivate myself to do shit. And there's the 4-4. The shout out these days. Unfortunately, we're having real problems with the shout out. I was putting it on YouTube and everything was fine until last shout out, and it just fucked it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it in video format. I'm going to put it to Facebook. I'm going to put it to YouTube. But I'm going to be putting it on my wall, not the clown's wall, because it deals with things in a silly way. This has got a very Robert Miles Children feel to it. Honestly, how do I enjoy having the microcorg back? I was playing with her last night. Just awesome. Honestly, I gave her up thinking I could get better synths, and I've 7 years later I've brought her back and loving it. Yes, David Johnson, a bit faster and it would be a right 90s hard trance track. Agreed. Craftsmanship, the noises are lovely. My score is purely on its trancey vibe. 707, lovely track, lovely track. I think I'm being very, very mean, but literally this kind of stuff, I'm like, can we go find a different, Thank you very much, Lucy. I get what you mean about it sounding a little bit Russian. It does. To me, it's got like an edge of Russian to it. Weird. Yeah, beautiful track, absolutely, beautifully executed. I'm pretty sure we had that one last week as well. Oh, yeah, baby. You're in for a slice of different. You're in for a slice of different. Sure, I marked that one, gave it scores. I think 707 was me being really mean. Right, check this out, ladies and germs. I'm going shut up. This sort of stuff speaks to me, it really does. Oh, a mosh pit. Lassatilia, ladies and germs, Lassatilia. I've met the lead singer, he booked me for a party. He looks pretty scary out, I can tell he's a down to earth guy, lovely, lovely guy, lovely, lovely guy. I love the way Adam Hopkins trying to take this apart like a dance track. Somebody said good anger, or yeah, good anger, and Serge said no anger, just wild fun, let me jump in. Yeah, absolutely. I just want a mosh pit to this. So I'm pushing some bodies around in the pit. Yes, Michael, Stoner Rock indeed. It's probably why I like it then, isn't it? Stop creaking. It's unnerving. They remind me of so many bands, while still maintaining originality at the same time. Michael Bath, almost punk it is, yeah. guys, you just missed your track being played by about 20 minutes. Again. Adam Markham, Mastodon meets Punk, yeah, absolutely. They kind of, like, I can hear Soundgarden in that for sure. Therapy, I can hear Therapy in that. And I'm sure if Lindsay's still in the building, she's going to say Hawkwind. I think Lindsay's just agreed with me. Jen's in the place, how's it going, Jen? Hawkweed worked, good mode, Hawkweed worked. With these guys, it's about the music, you know. With some bands, it's about image and blah 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 blah. With these guys, it genuinely feels like it's about the music. Let's see. Somebody else says, Lucy says, Black Sabbath vibes now. Honestly, it's just so good. Savage. 150 subscribers, please get over that. Malcolm might have the level. Of Utopia by La Satilia. Just raw aggression, channeled, funneled, the way that it went into that slower bit for a bit, then fucking popped us back out at the end. 909, great fucking track. Actually tracking a fucking night, you know. We're only like an hour in. We've done 10 tracks. And yeah, so that's La Satilia, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know who they are, please hop on over there. Stevie Overend, Deep Division, Murky Deep Dub. I am feeling hanging, guys, like fucking hanging. Stevie, I'm really sorry we had to play your track on the back of that La Satilia one, because that was just fucking awesome. The light says some sidechain compression wouldn't have gone amiss. 9 out of 10. I believe it was Gribboot that said I'm going back to the more friendlier tent earlier when La Satilia came on. I fucking love that stuff, man. That's my ute. Not too sure about this bit here, Steve. Is there any need? Where does that kick in? Oh, Matt Dobbs up next, some Paddy String, and then some expats. I think. Oh no, it's not. It's Jonas de Boek. Oh, Matt's giving me one of those. Richard, yeah, again, YouTube was handling that beautifully. All the tracks in one place. The tracks can be found on the shoutout posts. I used to put them up in the Unsigned Review Live playlist group. That's the only reason that group exists. But that, like I say, YouTube were handling that beautifully until last week, and it all turned to shit. Oh no, Grid Mode said, I wanted to send a tune, but Logic Update has lost all my tunes. You're fucking kidding. And that's wounded on a massive scale. That is wounded. Yeah, unfortunately, Ron, hopefully you put it into the Facebook thread. Because I know that a few people are not on Facebook, so can't put into the Facebook thread. I'm hoping that if I put the shout out on both, and the people that can put it into Facebook, and people that can try and put it into YouTube. I think it's got something to do with posting tracks. Oh no, Gridmo says all projects, files corrupted, thoughts and prayers, mate. I've cleared my elect drive about 3 times in her entire life, and I've had her 18 years. I feel your pain! Michael Bathis is laid back 8. Yeah. Not my thing. Nicely done, a little bit fidgety. Feels like very much like a work in progress. Stevie, literally. That's a minute and a half. They're like making a funny, how does that guy sit so still? I'm like, yeah, Stevie, no need for a minute and a half of that at the end. A little fidgety tune, nicely done. Again, 707-ish. Didn't strike a mahoosive chord with me. Anyway, Matt Dobbs up next, The Light. There we go. Not saying we expect big things when we see Matt Dobbs come into the building, but we do. Yeah, Darren Cole of the last track. Nice sounds, could do with something to spice it up though. Yeah, very much to me feels like it's a work in progress. I think 7 is, 7 something is being very generous. Richard says, chilled room, always a tad easier than bringing the energy. Yeah, absolutely. Just kind of rolled on a little bit. Oh, shush.
And I can't let her. One chance to break away and make it better. It's not an accident, this love has changed direction. I see it in my eyes, in my own reflection. I must believe myself, and I can't let her. One chance to break away and make it better. It's not an accident, this love has changed direction. I see it in my eyes.
Is that a whippet with a hairball I can hear? Your two's love relationship's awesome. I feel like I could get lost in music, and this could do it, you know. I'm such a...
I must believe myself, and I can't let her. One chance to break away.
Vocals might be a touch high in the mix. Needs an acid like Darren Cole, you are not fucking wrong.
Has changed direction. I see it in my eyes.
Actually, it needs 2 acid lights.
Bring it here, we'll put 7
must
in
believe
it.
myself, and I can't let her. One chance to break away and make it
Yes, the
better.
light.
It's not
Needs an acid light.
This love has
Send it
changed
my way, I'll have a go.
direction. I see it in my eyes, in my own reflection.
Sammy Takiasi, Sammy says acid and some lines. I agree with the man. Oh, Jesus Christ. Electronic Sounds, who is Dean Daughters, who is also Prison Prime, has just said, it sounds like David Bowie. Earthling album era. Yes, Russ, a nice slow weave in 303. I feel like we're in a show now.
I must believe myself, and I can't let her. One chance to break away and make it better. It's not an accident, this love has changed direction.
Again, vocals for me might have been a touch high in the mix.
In my own reflection, I must believe myself, and I can't let her. One chance to break away.
Oh, excuse me while I
make it
download
better.
that.
It's not an accident, this love has changed direction. I see it in my eyes, in my own reflection.
If you know where this thread is, you can now download this track as well. The light, if I were you, I'd remove this. Quick time! The Light, ladies and gentlemen, one of just the most talented artists that we have through the doors here at the URL. Dude is just ridiculous. He does the one thing that I can't do, use his voice. Yeah, he also uses his voice in a great fucking way. Not only does he use his voice in his great way, but he doesn't lean on his voice as the most important thing in his track. The music is also fucking solid. I don't think we ever need to give fucking The Light any scores at all, because they're like, how can you improve? What would you do to improve on that? A 303 line would sound pretty sweet in there. I probably wouldn't even push the tempo a little bit either. Honestly, mate, your tracks are just stunning every time. You're in a class of your own. I think we should only compare your tracks to past tracks. And that was just as good as the last one. I can't mark your stuff, man. It's just too good. Cobalt, bit of techno. I need a wee. Fuck me, we got some rig coming at ya. Let me know if it's too loud. Yep. I'm making a coffee as well, I'm warning you. Alright, where do we get to with... So literally just like there's not a bad word to say about the Lights track, and that's justifiably so, you know. Like, what's his name? Gary Newman is still fucking touring, right? Selling out fucking stadiums, yeah. Matt Dobbs' delight is not. And he's bringing that sound forward, you know? Oh, Linz, I've been in your house. It's 3-foot fucking walls. I'm not surprised it's cold. That's not gonna do it. Go on. That. Really like that bit. Oh no, Darren Cole, that sounds like he's off on a self-tip. I'm gonna ruin the remix. Don't do that. No, that was a replying thing. Need something warm inside my body. Really like what Paddy does, Paddy String Cobalt. Sounds very much like the stuff Owen Offset does, Paul Hellier. There's a few others, but the names escape me right now. See what happens. This is the interesting bit. Where's it going to take us? Where is our next video? How long have I got to wait for a coffee? Tracks away. Probably isn't going to be the case. This track will probably stay a little bit more minimal, but he's like the minimal elements he's got in there. They kind of beef him up. Search amount of 9.5 for this beat. He's not too fond of the synth stab. That's surprising that you've given it such a high score. It is definitely an 808, I think. What you need to do, bit weird, I can't see comments in here but can on the thread in Facebook. Probably a profile thing, right? Get over to YouTube. Every comment comes through YouTube. All the 3 platforms that we stream to come through to the YouTube one. They don't come through to the Facebook one. Darren Cole says, I did. Yep, baby. Jason Marsh, close your eyes and it's better 8.3. Might agree with you there. Again, this shit just makes me want to go fucking party. You know, this is getting frustrating as fuck, mate. Just messy in a corner, you know, just like, oh, I just want to dance. Just want to dance over and over. I gave it an 808. Yeah. David Johnson, and I believe him, could make a cool track just using the white noise and the hi-hats with his bass drum. I know you could, mate. I know you could. You've churned out about another 3 since the last URL. It's fucking ridiculous. I give it an 8.3. All day long, fellow. What would I do to improve it? Touch minimal. Make it a tiny little bit more crazy. Okay, Rave X. Did we play this last week? Oh, I'm gonna go make a coffee. I'm pretty sure this was played last week. I'll see you in 2 minutes. Couldn't have timed that any better if I tried. Getting loads of Daft Punk vibes off of that one. You're gonna have to give scores in the thread because I unfortunately missed it. It's a shame because I'm pretty sure this guy has put a track in before and we've absolutely loved it. So, all right, on to the next one. Roger Jennings. Church music. I'm not sure this guy's ever put in a serious track.
But I really had problems when I was a kid, you know. It wasn't until I was 8 years old that I figured out my name wasn't Shoutout.
Abracadabra of the last track says nice stuff, so I am imagining it was as good as I thought it was going to be.
But I really had problems when I was a kid, you know. Shoutout. It wasn't until I was 8 years old that I figured out my name wasn't Shoutout.
Well eclectic track, well eclectic track. Start the picks for the evening. But I really had problems when I was a kid, you know. It wasn't until I was 8 years old that I figured out my name wasn't Shoutout. Oh, great sample. I was hoping you were going to do a little bit more with it there. Well, it kind of did trigger the trance detector. Hansu, we played your track last week. I'm sure we did because you were one of the people that actually managed to get it into the YouTube thread. Weird fucking track, that one. Weird. Oh. Honestly, crazy music. Crazy. Did I not play yours last week? I felt sure I did. All right, we'll go looking for that then. That was an eclectic, weird mix. I liked it a lot. It was like Cassette Boy on steroids. I can listen to that kind of stuff for fucking ages. I'm going to give you an 8.5 on it. All right, let me, just before we play the Unhinged Filth, because that's going to be brutal. If Hansu says we didn't play his track last week, he probably is right. Although that does look very... I'm sure we did. 8-minute track. Let's pop it on. Do you know what? I'm pretty sure we played this last week because I said this was Clownfest material. Darren Cole says 29 days left, mate. Yeah, you brutal bastard. Darren went fucking savage suicide mission and just ended his. I'll show you what for as well. Like, I can't imagine that the bots are going to pick. But can you see that? And you wonder why Darren Cole just got fucking ejected from Facebook. Oh, Hansu says he was commenting on something else. Sneaky. I'll play him a little too. A few messages just come in about Lassatilia. Oh, they were great. Yeah, they were. Lassatilia rock. Yeah, I don't know. You know, honestly, I can understand his thinking behind it. If I'm off Facebook, I can't get into Facebook arguments, you know, it doesn't take up my time, I can actually write music, la 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 la, you know? Yeah. Yeah, Dean, it is really a sexy setup. He's got one of the synths two of the synths that I really, really want. Base Station 2 and a Virus. And again, very trancy. I'm sure I gave it good scores last time. But I said at the time, touch faster. D, I had a B for a very short space of time, very, very short space of time. It was just after I'd sold my MS2000 and the microcorg actually, and I had it for about a week, and I'm like, I'm not really feeling it. And Cash Converters had an SH32 at the time as well, and I had that one instead, which I loved, but it's a ridiculous virtual analog synth. I know this one's. Is this VA as well, the microcorg? I'm sure it is. But yeah, the SH32 just sounded, it's very aggressive. Its filters just fucking, so, oh wait, hold on. So yeah. And also the filters on the microcorg suck ass. Right, as soon as we got that sneaky in, we're going to cut you short and we're going to go over to something fucking crazy. The unhinged film.
You stay in Wonderland.
Straight in, that's no intro. Fuck the intro.
Electrical signals interpreted by the brain. What is it? You stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. You take the red pill. Nothing more. You stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Electrical signals interpreted by the brain. What is it? You stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. All I'm offering is take the red pill. Nothing more. What is real?
Nothing.
How do you define real? If you're talking about what you can feel, what you can smell, what you can taste and see, then how do you define real? What is real?
Mr. Wiggly is loving this. I'm absolutely loving it. And to see his musical background, he makes like W reggae type stuff, and like started making sort of trancey techno recently. It's miles away from this.
What is real? What is real?
Yes, Unhinged Filth, you definitely do need a rig. If we can get you out, you'll be closing a festival for us, like, for sure.
Stay in Wonderland. And I show you how.
Yeah, Gribbo, I kind of agree, but it really fucking works here. Nothing?
You felt it your entire life. But there's something wrong with the world. What is real? How do you define real? If you're talking about what you can feel, what you can smell, what you can taste and see, then how do you define real?
All electrical impulses in the brain.
How do you define real? If you're talking about what you can feel, what you can smell, taste and see, then real is simply electrical is interpreted by your brain.
Yes.
What is
You know when I say I wanted to go mental? Okay, so Darren Cole, it seems that YouTube is not liking you either. My restream chat, it says, if you're not careful, this could give you a prolapse anus. Clips those cheeks, people. But they ain't down here. On my phone.
You felt it your entire life.
Literally, the internet is against Darren Cole.
What is real? What is real?
Yeah, Jack, how many tunes of the night can you have, you know? Adam Malcolm, I probably love this in the 90s. I still would, you know? End of night, this is beautiful.
You stay in Wonderland.
A few things to say about this one.
I show you how You felt it your entire life, that there's something wrong with the world.
Absolutely beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Unhinged Filth, that was a track. Usually you're, not usually, but sometimes you're an eclectic mix of just, and it just goes, you know, that felt like it was a track, almost had like intro, verse, breakdown, outro and everything, and then, you know, when you got to here and you just went fucking ballistic, that's exactly what I want, that's exactly what a tune should do, you know? It needs movement in a track. For me, this is 909 comfortably, it worked really, really well. The vocals may be a bit overused, but I think it worked perfectly here. You could have played on that nothing a bit more. That would have been beautiful. Other than that, absolutely beautiful track. Absolutely beautiful track. Right, how are you going to fucking top that then, motherfuckers? How are you going to top that? That should have been played at the fucking end and we know it, right? K's would have been in there as well. That would have been a brutal 10 minutes if only we didn't have the YouTube fuck up. Right. We don't get enough from this man. Richard Torn says, Filth, I'm relaxing in the bath. This deserves candles in my eyes. Yes, again, another man's, you know, one man's foreplay is another man's hardcore, so. Pogo tag, here we go. Like I say, we don't get enough from this man. We need more. Honestly, I dig his stuff a lot. He's been here since day one. Yeah! Yeah! We're going to take people in the house. Tidy up, yeah, totally, I can hear that. Made on Gadget, by the way, people. Unless Surge is up this game, I think you might have bought a synth or two. But literally, made on Gadget. We are a minute and 30 seconds into a 4 minute, 4.5 minute track. Where are you going, Surge? Guaranteed you're not leaving it here. Lynn's got noises indeed. Darren Cole says banging is not wrong. It does sound like voodoo people. Somebody pointed that out earlier. It does sound like voodoo people. David Johnson. I'd rather listen to this all day fucking long. Getting a 909, I think. God Surge, go mental, go mental, go mental. Scott got that because I was getting it all technical on us. 9 for sure, crazy FM sounds. Again, created in Gadget. I imagine that he's got like a whole bunch of synths and shit going on in there. T-O-T-N. Totten? Alan Crawford, what does this mean? Yeah, 909 again. Like, where are you going to take us, Serge? You've got to go mental, go mental. Yeah, Adam Markham, how the fuck do you make those noises? I made those noises on the arpeggiator for the EMX and the ESX. And coupled that with this one, honestly, it sounds great. I've had the EMX fire off to all synths. And the only one that she fires off to at the moment is the System 1M, because she has no keys. This one has no data fired to it at all, and this one is going to have loads of data fired to it. So I'd love to remix this. I'm almost at a point where I can remix. Still could have gone a bit more crazy for me at the end now, Serge. Yes, indeed, Adam. Core Gadget is on iPad, indeed. If you don't know who Social Munter is now, then, like, where have you been hiding? Under a rock. Pogo Tech people, go and check the man out. Yeah, I've given that a score, 909 all day long. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, Jordan Jankov. Wish there was somebody here I could bounce chat off of. Serge was in the building listening to that as well. Excellent. Good work, Serge. Lovely track, mate. Lovely track. Are you still just using Gadget? Or have you branched out into using other bits and pieces? Absolutely, bit of Pogo Tech. Honestly, searching them out there, the mounter. Check them out. What's this? Oh, Electro. Chaos don't stop. It's got aggression in spadefuls. go, because it's the first one that hasn't kicked in yet. Tell me about it. Nick on my crutch. Nick on my crutch. Yeah. What category is this? Dipped in volume a bit, or is that me? Fucking hell. It's like you squashed it in somewhere. There it is. It was intentional. Whoa. That lived right up to its name. Chaos Don't Stop. That was... I am going to subscribe over there. What am I going to say about it? I don't even know what kind of a genre I'd stick that in. Rob Lavender says, nice old school vibe to this. Yeah, back when music was just kind of like music and it didn't really have any subgenres and stuff. That was moody. That was really moody. Interesting as well. I'm going to give it an 8. I think that's being a touch mean to it as well, because it was a very aggressive and very well thought out track. Electoral. Yeah, is he in the building? I don't think he's in the building. I've not seen his name. Well, that was very interesting. Very, very interesting. Good use of noises and the soundscape that you created with them as well. At one point, it sounded like you were in the toilet, and the club was next to you. Weird. Good track. Really good track. Liked it a lot. Derek Johns, you have another one in. We've just had one of you, so... Alexander De Beer is up next. Spirit Baba, addicted to bass, more bass edit. I've got to stop pausing it. There we go.
Welcome to the motherfucking club.
Who said? Callum Rogers says, like Herbie Hancock on acid, coke, pills, and gin. Yeah, right.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Feel the vibe.
Yeah, 10 o'clock finish, people. About 12 songs left.
Feel the vibe. Addicted to the bass.
I think we're getting feedback for the last track. Alan Crawford says 9 cats for bonkersness. Agreed. Surgeon Hunter says Bit Crush sounds like a frost wave decimator. Is that so?
Fucking addicted to the bass. Feel the vibe. Addicted to the bass. Systems overload. Welcome to the motherfucking club.
pace for me. For me, it's nice. I like the bass that's going on, but it's not fast enough. Like that. Richard says, good start and entry tune. Yeah, absolutely. Start of the night kind of thing. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it at all. It's just a touch flat for me. See, literally pull this out a lot. Reactive bullfrog vibe. Yeah. And people used to go nuts for that kind of stuff back in the day. There was one React album that everybody absolutely fucking loved. I'm hearing it and I'm like, why? Let's see how fast it actually is. That's not right. 770 there a minute. 135. So it is fairly basic.
Welcome to the motherfucking club. Addicted to the bass.
It's just a touch too repetitive, Liz. She says, not my thing anymore. I agree. I hope we get fucking let out in March and people can start fucking coming round again, because it's a marathon doing this shit on my own. Yeah, Unhinged Filth, it does say it sounds much slower. Like I would have put this at 120 maybe. Somebody raises a very good question. Serious question. How well would songs like those from the Chemical Brothers or Orbital be received by the audience? To me, I think the Chemical Brothers have got more and more watered down as they've gone along. Who as well? Daft Punk annoyed the fuck out of me. You know, their first album, Rolling and Scratching, was just lovely. And again, it's this kind of stuff, but you know, it had a bit more of an edge to it. I don't particularly like Orbital. So for me, it's going to be an honest, you know. There are some Chemical Brothers albums that are just absolutely excellent, and there are others, and it's like, why the fuck do you put this track on there, you know? And the new Daft Punk one, and the Tron album as well, and it's like, what the fucking hell are you doing? Darren, yes. Don't listen to me at all, ever, because I talk shit, just the most amount of shit, and you know there's 3 hours on a fucking Tuesday. Darren says, the Chemical Brothers and Orbital are badass, don't listen to Mark. And they are. Exit Planet Dust is amazing. I love Exit Planet Dust. And Left Field, their first album is just fucking beautiful. There are albums out there, but it just kind of feels like, and I feel the same for my music as well, you know. It's like back when I started 3 years ago, I had a different vibe about me, and it changes and moves as you go on, so like, you know, capturing it is great. Where was I going with this? But yeah, they just seem to have gotten like worse and worse over time. Anyway. So yeah, that's around about a 7 for me on that one. It's a competent track. It does what it needs to do. It didn't proclaim to be anything other than what it said on the tin. Just a bit repetitive, but I understand the place for which you were marketing that track. So yeah, it just missed me a little bit. Okay. Owning Dead Air, as Oliver would say. It's loud as fuck. We attack clubs. Decab. DK? Alex Depot. Afterlife. Yeah, I guess the same thing could be said for the Beatles. Michael Baff says they aren't hungry anymore, they just phone it in. Yeah, exactly. It just doesn't feel like there was the same passion that they had when they were trying to get big, you know? Oh, hello, that's loud.
What do you see with your mind's eye?
Nice to be getting a little bit more of the harder sort of stuff in. It says techno, but it's literally it's rimming hardcore. Fudge. Somebody says Orbital, I love that, they could have been better though. Like each musician has a place in society. There are going to be fans regardless because we're all creatures that like different things. And I can thoroughly not like something but still see the musical value in it. Trance just, you know, it's like I'm not here and it's like, oh my god, can we go to another room please? But everybody in that room is like fucking hands in the air and they are loving it, you know? It's just not my time. Says thought we were going trance until the kick. Darren Sullivan, I've seen the movie Hannah. I've listened to the soundtrack. It sounds pretty cool. But again, it's not. It just doesn't feel like they're aggressive for the music, you know. What the fuck do I know, eh? I actually kind of like this one. Here's a touch trancey. Dan Solomon says I'm going to listen to that after URL. It's definitely a very good tune. It's growing on me more. I did think we were going to go trancey until it didn't. Says banging as always. Yeah, good techno. Rimming hardcore, stadium hardcore. Yeah, I can, you know, yeah. Looking for a side trance track? Get out. Get out. Like that. Solid 8. Gonna give it a solid 8. Got me moving. So it must have done something right, you know? Okay. Steph Curry says, no trance this time. Are you sure? Sardonis. No, it's not a good time, honey. I am live.
Goedenavond, dames en heren. Uitgaan tot je erbij neervalt, dat zou het motto kunnen zijn waarmee elk weekend opnieuw duizenden jongeren zich in het nachtleven storten. Ze beginnen eraan op vrijdagavond en gaan door tot maandag of zelfs dinsdagmorgen. Om wakker te blijven gebruiken ze petmiddelen.
Next one to see some side chances. I don't think we're going to get to see any side trance this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Really, really don't.
Ze dansen op elektronische muziek met een sterke, dreunende beat. Het fenomeen heet house. En het is meer dan een manier van uitgaan. Het is
we do have some Dirty Cloud coming up there.
Aanhangers een subcultuur met eigen codes en gedragingen die in de buitenwereld zelden worden begrepen. Ouders reageren...
Answer Abracadabra. Stick around! Should be finished by about 10. Someone says the vocals were Dutch, and it does have a kind of a Dutch feel to it. That March. No, Darren Cole, we don't want any side trance, thank you very much. Who's battle? Dean? Glorybox, Sardonis, Razzle, the new acid new beat. Oh my god, I'm gonna sleep well tonight. Charlie Ryan. JD Swells is in the place. Loving the sludge. Sorry, I couldn't answer your phone just now, honey. I will get all your questions answered later this evening or possibly tomorrow. We've got a lot of time yet, honey, for that. Don't worry. Surge, please come and host the show. Contemporary new beat, same kind of riff, richer sounds, 8.8. Agreed. Jack T, I agree with you. 10 BPM increase in the beat would get me a little bit better. That was good. That sounded original, had its own bite to it. Yeah, 808 as Serge said. Contemporary new beat, same kind of riffs, richer sounds, 808. It's lovely, absolutely lovely. It reminds me of Charlie Ryan for some reason, and I'm not too sure why. Darren Cole, see, there we go with the Charlie Ryan. I keep thinking it's a synth wave acid cross. Absolutely, that's what it sounded like to me as well, which is why I was comparing it to Charlie Ryan. Because he does a lot of that kind of thing. Okay, no, that was that one. Michael Bath, I know you were in the building a little earlier. Are you still here? Did we hear this last week? I'm sure we heard this last week.
Freestyle it.
Beyond the cutting edge.
Feels like you're swinging. Make noise.
Groovy.
Yeah.
Groovy.
Freestyle it.
Beyond the cutting edge.
Feels like you're swinging. Make noise. Freestyle it.
Beyond the cutting edge.
Apparently we did it this 3 weeks ago, so I don't have to mark it because we already marked it 3 weeks ago. And again, music is dependent on where you are, when you hear it, how you hear it, and you know all these kind of things. The mood you're in at the time, you know, is the mark you're gonna give, right? I can hate this tonight, you know. I don't. It's lovely disco. Well, apparently he's added so much more to it. Oh, really? Oh, okay. You wanted more from it. Oh, right, okay. So this is a re-up.
That's right. My vast expertise. That's right.
So nasty.
That's right. That's right. My hands like mechanical. That's right. My vast expertise. That's right.
Grip mode. I feel like I'm running through a computer game. You are not wrong.
Freestyle it.
Beyond cutting edge.
Feels like you're swinging. Make noise.
You've got a good rhythm going on there with the vocals.
Beyond cutting edge.
Feels like you're swinging. Make noise.
Give us the rest of the tune. My voice. Funky like a motherfucker. You cheesy bastard. Funky like a motherfucker. You cheesy bastard. I didn't even realize it was me, so great use of fucking samples.
Techniques. Science. Sound systems.
Logic.
Techniques. Science. Sound systems.
Love the Star Trek samples. Funky like a motherfucker. You cheesy bastard. Funky like a motherfucker. And call for once this blade of plastic. Jesus, he's up. Love the switch. Ron says, who's got the stems? Just literally, there's 165 episodes of the URL on there. Just fucking how about it? They're all in a playlist. And I want you to pop back out now. Come on, you've done your funky bit. Starting around about here. This was better. Jim says quality. I feel like you got two tunes up. Great, mate, I agree with you. Ace Construction, if anything, it's a bit muddy. Quiet Kick, maybe. Great tune, though. Elbow cough. As I said just now, I would have liked it to have popped back into the crazy instead of just like faded it out. Or faded it out, you know what I mean? Edging it out. Not a fade out. It's just like, why would you fade out? Just like stop on a chord. Boom. Yeah, Unhinged Filth agrees that the kick needs a bit more. Yeah, we all kicks are crazy, mofo. Crazy. Great track, lovely use of samples. Like it's literally the only, you know, pop back here, pop back into the crazy here, and don't bring down so much. Anyway, moving on. Did I give it a score? Well, I guess I can't give it any lower than a 9. I had my own fucking voice in it. And yes, Darren Cole, I enjoyed that. That was a nice piece of fun music. It was disco-y. It was nice. I liked it a lot. Okay, so I think. Oh, this is Abracadabra. In for a treat, ladies and germs. Sorry, Inti, give me 2 minutes. I believe Abracadabra is playing for Clownfest. Oh, can't see her hands. I shot this pair of screens. Lovely stuff there from Abracadabra again. For me, I would like to have seen a touch bigger kick and a tiny touch more percussion towards the end of the track. But other than that, absolutely beautiful track. You're going to get an 808 on it. The acid line was on point. The track underneath it was good. It did feel like the acid line was more organic than the track, but that's because the acid the TD3 is a little bit more hands-on than the other kit. You know, you just kind of set that up, song mode, off it runs, and you know, and you just kind of twist the thing, which is why I've got an EMX. But anyway, solid track of the night. I can't remember, what did I give it? Did I give it 808? I think that's cruel. I should give it a 9. Definitely think I should give it a 9. Anyway, show Avril Cadabra some love and hop on over to her page. Oh, good God, no, don't bother. She's got fucking 2.69k fucking subscribers. No, please jump over there and tell her you like her stuff, because she is rocking, and I can't wait to hear what she does at Clownfest. Anyway, Ron, who absolutely loved that last track, is up next. DJ Flexible. Apparently this was done on hardware, track to Ableton, polished, and is now for your earlobes right now. This is head and shoulders over the last couple of tracks you've posted. The sound here is fucking crystal. I'm gonna knock you down a little bit because you are loud. Lindsay Mumford, ooh, techno. Hansu says, could use the CV out from the force to the filter in of the TD3. Yeah, I've got my TD, one of them connected up to the Model D. I'm gonna do a talk soon. Oh, Avril, you've gone completely the other way. She says, I toned down the kick a little bit after the last URL. Too much kick last time. Yeah, see, people are never happy. Never happy. Oh, is this the one that sounded like what the kick wanted to be hardcore and the track wanted to be trance? You're meeting in the middle then? You're definitely meeting in the middle. It was much better. This was just like I pushed the kick a little bit rather than saying it didn't fit. So you're in the right... Well, that track definitely sounded like it had more of a direction. The direction was, this wanted to be an acid track. The acid line was lovely. The acid line was absolutely gorgeous. And like I say, it's more organic, because you have to tweak it. You have to put your hands on. You know, you can't say, right, I want this tap and that on it. You know, it's just, I'm going to play a pattern. You can, you know. Is a hell of a whomp. Yeah, and Avril's right. She says the TD3 filter is an audio input, not CV, but it does have CV and gate out. Sometimes I send that to the Model D. I'm having real problems trying to get a nice brown bassy sound out of it without it sounding just rough as fuck. It'll happen. RD9. Great drum machine at its price. Have the TR8 up here. Again, great drum machine for its price, but you need to affect it after it comes out out of it. And I know you have to do that anyway, but it takes what cost you £250 for a second-hand TR8. You now have to put some pedals with it, like compression, distortion, you know, some other bits and pieces. So you're now pushing it up in price to like 354. I don't believe I know what the DRM1 is. The Electron stuff's lovely. If you can get around their workflow and their lack of knobs and need for mapping, as it were. Fucking hate that. If the EMX sounds weren't so fucking horribly dated, I'd say get one of those. But they are horribly dated, horribly dated. And you can't swap them out. If you could swap them out, that machine would be amazing. Yeah, Avril Morgan Juniper is a very big advocate of sticking something in that filter in as well. Avril says if you run other oscillators into the TD3 filter and jam the shape switch, it sounds glorious. Yeah, Avril, that's because not many people want to sell them, but literally, I mean, it's very hands-on, but I don't even use the synth engine in it. Just like the SH32, it's a very aggressive synth engine, and it's very, very virtual analog. You know, just for me, it doesn't tick all boxes. You know, I got it, and I'm playing around with it. I'm like, I mean, they're good screeches and stuff, but they're not lovely. You know, you really have to work at getting them. Anyway, we're on solid track, a little bit samey. Gonna give you a solid 8 on it though. Rig techno again, rig techno. Oh, Oscar Leon. Droid Daturus. Did we hear this one last week? It's very quiet. Seeking clarity at the club. That's a fucking 12-minute long track. Good God. This one feels Muddy McMudison. But I think that might be the theme of this track. I'm hoping it's going to get a little bit clearer here. It's really muddy. I am hanging. I can't wait till. No, it's not going to be 10 o'clock. It's going to be like 1:15. How I'm going to mark this one. Chris and Welly in the studio, and unfortunately, it just feels like this is like we're in the toilet or outside the club list waiting to go in. I don't know if you've planned it like that or. Give this one a mark. I want to hear the story behind it. I get the feeling there may be a story behind it. Ooh, you're in for a treat coming up in the next 3 tracks. Dean says he's seeking clarity. It doesn't say he found it. No, I'm going to knock it on. Yeah. Like, I think there's a story behind this one, and it's, you know, it's just a bit, like I say, it sounds like we're in the toilets. I am going to abstain from marking it. All right, Appetus. No, this is fancy EDM phase. See how loud that was? I had to far out to turn it down. Yeah, Tim, agreed. Have you got the stems? I would love to remix this. Mix this. Needs pulling out so much detail in the mix, yeah, and it's just lost. This is Amy's ex-boyfriend. Says nice pace driven, it is, but no. Oh dear. Yes, agreed, Mr. Wiggly. He's saying is it the ancient justified than ancient? But not quite as good, no, unfortunately. And don't get me wrong, it's, you know, it's not offensive in any way, and it's different. Michael Bass, lovely, let's give it 8.9. That noise is driving me insane. Lucy agrees, very repetitive. 1-inch films, let's not burn £1 million quid. Let's buy fucking an island for £1 million, all live on it. And we can have URLs every fucking day. relentless. It's a relentless 7 from me, it really is. Yeah, on pills that would mash with your head big time, it really would. If you're like, ah! Iapetus, ladies and gentlemen. Like I say, when he puts his liquid drum and bass stuff in, it's really, really good. But, you know, you can't say to a dude, only produce that for fuck's sake, because we don't want to listen to the rest of it. That actually reminded me of, like, the old hard house days, when tracks were very full on, like Lynn said, had good pace to it. Like, yeah, preference, no. 7-ish. Oh. 8-minute track. Screw it, we might as well give the whole thing. This is John Alchemy. Don't do that. Is there music there? Yeah. Ah. I'm really impressed with this guy's stuff. Like, really, really impressed with this guy's stuff. Like, massively. John, are you still in the building? Is that a Model D, mate? It fucking is. Share that patch with me, man. A lovely bass sound you've got coming out of our Model D. Alan Crawford, this is not trance, surely not. Brave man using Volkers. Like I say, super impressed with the stuff that John is chucking out at the moment. Jason Marsh, whose name I haven't seen most of the evening, says Lax Vavavoom 6, and Darren Cole says beautiful. Yeah. Oh, I haven't been anywhere to get fucking cold. Got a bit away from you here. You then kind of picked it up back here, but it's a bit long. 8 minutes is a bit long. Yeah, Ron says the same thing, ending a little bit minimal. It sounds like the flow of the track missed you here, and you're picking it back up here again. I understand this. I do this a lot myself with hardware. But I want that patch. What's the patch for the Model D? I'm still going to give you an 8. I think it is a little bit long. It is a little bit long. You had the original groove here going well. Structure kind of faltered a bit, and then, like I say, you came back up. But fuck me, I'll put a track of my own in next week, and you can all tear the fucking thing apart. John says need some variation, but running out of time. Yeah, I get that one as well. And it's like I can see your hand going over to reach something, and you'll pull back for something else. So blatantly, it means that you were thinking about going somewhere else. And like I do it a lot. Should I be touching this? Should I be touching that? And my hand will go just automatically out, to anything. It's like, where the hell are you going? I want you over here. So yeah, I do that as well. And it's very difficult to keep the energy up when it is that live. I don't know what software you're using. It does look like you've got 2 screens there. And how much of the work the beat step and the key step are doing with regards to your synths and what's going on there. But that was nice. I did enjoy it. I'm going to give you a solid 8 for it. Yeah, solid 8. Little tiny bit too long. Absolutely rocking. Woo, 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 woo. Hold on to your panties, ladies. Yeah, see, Jim says the same thing. Liked it, a lot going on equipment-wise, so hard to keep the arrangement together. I feel that pain. It's just going to be third. Let me just turn it down a minute.
The art of doings into music.
Ah, John Alchemy says the theme was outside the club. Then you nailed it, mate. You nailed it. See, I'm marking this on like a track, but that's exactly what it was. Yeah. Then it fitted perfectly. Like I say, the structure bowed out for a bit. See, I know there's a story behind some tracks. Oh wow, that's a radiator there. Funny boat. Big back for the shit fucking scores I'm giving it. Says thanks for listening, guys. No problem. It was a good track. It missed me by genre-wise, is all. want to do? I want to see Dirty Clive live on stage. It's not even like a big wish, you know, I just want to be bouncing around. Mosh pit. And then I think 8 Cats is a bit mean. Ben says the D&B beat works perfectly. It does. I don't know how new this is for Clyde. Oh, 6 years. Jesus Christ. I just want to be a mosh pit. I just want to be in a fucking mosh pit. I'm supposed to see therapy like April just gone or August just gone. Fucking. Big up to all 36 of you still watching. Alan says 4 minutes tops. To what, Alan? Are we 4 minutes topping? Yes, I didn't think we were going to do it, but we are literally 3 songs away from the end of the show, and we have reached 1,000 messages. Jesus, tonight, honestly, it's been slow as fuck. I bounce off of what you guys say, and literally that 1,000 messages usually comes in within about a fucking hour. Woohoo! Fucking hell, I didn't think we were going to do it tonight. Clown Army crew, fucking rock out with your cock out. Thank you very much for being involved. Oh, ha, ha, ha. Of course there are going to be slow shows. I'm not feeling it this evening, and we're in one of the coldest days of the fucking year. Everyone's got snow. I would have thought it would have been perfect for fucking... Anyway, Dirty Clyde, 808. Fuck it, giving you a 9. Why? Because I love it. Right, moving on. Oh, Lisa. Lisa Benyon. I hope I'm saying that right. Another one who's very involved with the Hardware Jams community. Just give you a little bit more volume there at home. Inky, I've watched your setup grow over the past couple of years. It's lovely to see from other artists, it really is. Who else? Gary Baxter, his studio's coming along fucking leaps and bounds. Selling his Cyrus. I don't think you should do that. Don't sell synths, people. Inky, what's running the samples? Yeah, Richard, a couple of years back, it was literally just 2 circuits, it's mono circuits, I believe, and a couple of Volkers. Oh, apparently Inky says she had it all but didn't know how to use it. Well, that's brilliant, that's brilliant. Take it out step by step, that's exactly what I say to people. You know, if you're going to go buy a piece of kit and then you're going to go like, oh fucking, there was a post in, I don't know, Simply Synthesizers or Synths and Drum Machines the other week, and some bloke was like, so I've just bought and listed fucking like 300 bits of kit, and it's like, what? You just went out and bought it all? Mate, take it out of the box one by one. Is that a DeepMind 6 in the background as well, Inky? What's this one? What's this one? That's a DeepMind 6, right? or 12 desktop. I do like the fact that us and Hardware Jams work, like, we rub up on the same people, you know, so it's nice to see like a little bit of cross going on. It would be good to see more of Clownarmy in the weekly jams, but literally weekend rolls around and oh my lord, you know. And I'm not making music at the best of times anyway. I've got 2 tracks ready at the moment. They are good, they are good, they are good. D-12 desktop, yeah, I thought so. I thought about getting one of those, I really did. But they came out and they were like £900 or something stupid, and they've all dropped to like 6.4, you know? There's the acid button. He says the beat is clashing in my head, or is it me? I get what you're saying, it's very full. A little bit of a sudden end in there, but I do like my drum rolls done like that. Inky, your stuff is coming on leaps and bounds. Literally, it really is. Your stuff in like somebody said, that the beat is clashing a little bit. Earlier in your career, you tended to give like a lot straight away. Now you've kind of stripped it back a lot, and you know, actually a track rolling along did get a little bit conflicting towards the end with the melodies and stuff that were going on. But I am a fine one to talk. You know, the amount of fucking noise I crunch into one wall. Okay, did I give it a number? I hope I did. I think I was going to give it an 8 if I didn't say that before. Alright, we have 2 tracks left. Oh, yeah, brilliant. So another one from Matt Dobbs. This is the Lightworm this time round. Clownfest, unfortunately couldn't, but I believe he's playing for Battlefront. Okay, 4 minutes and off.
I'll be a joker for you. She's got no love for you. I'll be a joker for you. You're not the chosen one. You're not the favored son or daughter. Erased. Universe don't give a fuck about you. Erased. You're nothing on the good days. You're nothing on the bad. The spin of the wheel, the feeling.
The Battlefront takeover at Clownfest 5 is just going to be epic. You're gonna hear so much just beautifully smooth music. Wait. Wait. Why am I not sub for a start? And second, that was the Lightworm. That's Freddy Flotsam. No way. Yeah, it did kind of remind me of Underworld as well. I can see that. Jason Mars gave it an 8.7. I'm going to give it an 8.5. It needed a little bit more. It was only like a minute and some long. But like I say, the Battle Funk takeover at Clownfest 5 is just going to be brutal. They've got 2 hours on the last day, and it's just going to be insane. All right. Traxler is pushing the absolute nuts out of his album at the moment, and rightly so as well, you know. Just take a listen. Great track to end on, I think. Is this the Prodigy cover? That was Tourists? I desperately need Wheel God. This is the last fucking track. Somebody said earlier, what would happen if, like, the Chemical Brothers, I can't remember who it was, or Orbital put a track in, would they still come under the same fire? Somebody get in contact with them. Test that theory. I fucking love test that theory out. Somebody get in contact with the Chemical Brothers or Orbital or one of the big boys, you know, left field or you know, get them to send a fucking unreleased track our way and see what we think of it. That would be a great test, actually. John, how can you take me to the hospital? Traxler knows what he's doing. Richard, listening while driving home, tired of missing this shit. Maybe we should do it a little bit later as well. Rich, thank you very much for listening. You've caught the last fucking track. Do it, Darren, do it. It says he's got Phil Hartnell on his friends list. Yeah, literally, hey Paul, send a track, mate. We'll take anything, just as long as it's not like, I think this might be scientific. Are we bending rules all over the place? Probably. Tuned in for a good track though, Rich. It's like somebody, I think it was Paydan Tech said the other day, if somebody with a half a brain would fucking franchise the URL and get me a TV studio. Guess we just haven't been seen by the right people yet. Hansu says, would love to make something like this. It's not as easy as it sounds, man. You know, there's a lot going on. There is a lot going on. I'm very simple in the stuff that I write, and that's just got too many changes and breakups, you know, for my style. But I'm glad the Traxler does it, because we really fucking appreciate the stuff that he does here. Again, he's rubbing shoulders with the Prodigy, you know, literally he's like, you all right, whatever his name is from the Prodigy. and then goes off and smashes a set. Honestly, tracks like giving you a 9, mate. Giving you a 9. I believe. Let me just check there ain't no more comments. No! That is the end of that, you ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we have stumbled our way through 2 hours and 47 minutes of music. To go with the 2 hours and nearly 47 hours of music we did last week, that would be 5 hours of music. Unfortunately, this shout out was an absolute ball ache, so I'm not going to do that again. And YouTube have not gotten back to me about reinstalling the comments on my pages for all of the tracks that it wouldn't show for some reason. So I'm going to do the shout out again on Monday. I'm going to post a video to YouTube. I'm going to post a video to Facebook. And if you can't get on one, please get on the other. If you post your comment and then come back to it 5 minutes later, it's gone. Hop on over to the Facebook page. I will be putting the shout out in the comments on YouTube, so it is easily findable for all of you. But I'll explain this all on Monday, innit? Oh yeah, we got like a whole week before that, man. Anywho, yeah, energy was a bit low. I definitely shouldn't have fucking smoked that hash joint halfway through the day. That was fucking stupid. But I will be leaving you. No, I haven't thanked everybody yet. Yes, thank you all this evening for joining me. It has been wonderful chatting music for another 2.5 hours. That's 5 hours of music split between the two shows, which is fucking insane. I think over like the whole 5 hours, there's maybe 3 or 4 tracks which you need kind of looking at. The rest are just pure fucking bangers. So I want to thank everybody who puts into the URL. Everybody. And like Dirty Clyde has just proved, you know, you don't have to put a fresh track in. If you're not producing anything at the moment, put something in from a while back. Yeah. Anyway, I am going to open the day groups for Clownfest tomorrow, I believe. I'm not working this week, which kind of sucks. That's no synth tokens. John Alchemy, it is an absolute pleasure. Yeah. So I will be here next week. Look out for a new shout out on Tuesday. I'm going to do a live stream special for the Southwest Network in the next coming days. I was supposed to do it last Wednesday and launched it, but I promised to do it this week for them because it will be banging, and we like the Southwest Network. They're doing a takeover at Clownfest 5. Right. Ladies and germs, it has been a pleasure me chatting shit and music to you for the past 2 hours. I'm sure I've said that before. And yet, oh, stop attacking the cat, will you? Yeah, I can't wait until we can get into a field or a club or anywhere and do this and hug and be sweaty and put pills down our throat and cocaine up our nose and smoke spliffs and get roughed up by the security guard and have a wicked time and all that shit. Until that happens, please, people, stay safe, because I want to see you here next week. I want to see you all here next week. I want to see more of you here next week. So yeah, look out for the shout out on Monday. I will see you very, very soon. It has been a pleasure. I'm going to leave you with Charlie Ryan's version of Bad Girl.
It's the URL.
The URL?
Yes, the URL.
Loads of new music.
Loads of chat.
Don't be a twat.
Score in